Hi, good evening all. Welcome to Community Generated. This is a video on the channel. It takes your requests for videos. And I got one. Show you the clip. And a shout out goes to Dan Everett. He goes, Wayne, you should do a video on what the chances are of playoffs right now and what we would need to win to make the playoffs. Do that video. My goodness, that's a real demand if I've ever heard one, Dan. Not a question. All right. Let's look, we're all in playoff mode, Dan. We're all into it right now, right? We're all into it. So I'm just going to give you my take on it. Okay, I'm not going to go with the Vegas odds. That means nothing to me. It really does. And guys, I'm a gambler. I like to gamble, you know, sometimes online. That doesn't mean anything. I don't care. They could say we have 5% or what. I don't care what they say. What do we need to happen is what I look at, you know? So I'm going to show you guys first. Let's take a look at the standings as we speak right now. Okay. So there you see, let's forget the Islanders for now, guys. The prize right now is Pittsburgh. And we're looking at Pittsburgh. We really are. We're looking at Pittsburgh. So Pittsburgh right now, guys, they're playing tomorrow night at home. They're playing against the Predators, who are playing pretty good hockey. The Predators right now are only 5-4-1 their last 10, but they're 19-14 on the road. They're 3 points out of a playoff spot with 2 games in hand. The Predators will be ready for that game. And let's not forget, the Predators just won in Boston. Right now, as we speak, the Panthers and the Leafs are tied 1-1 with 3.5 minutes left in the second. So let's hope that Florida loses in Toronto. And then the Sabres, if Pittsburgh could lose that game, then we would have 2 games in hand and 5 points out. Yes, we'd be right in it. And so would actually Ottawa. You know, Ottawa would still be in it. So would even Washington to some extent. So it's tightening up, guys. It's tightening up. So let's look at the schedules. We'll look at ours first. I'm only going to show ours in Pittsburgh because I don't want to concern myself with the other teams. I really don't. Okay, this is April. I'm not talking about the Rangers game, guys. We have to assume that we are somehow going to beat the Rangers, yes, on home ice. We have to assume we got to win that game. We have to win that game. I can't stress it enough. I'm sick and tired of their home record, but all right. So 6 of our last 8 on the road, okay? We're in Philadelphia, then we're in Florida. 2-day break, then Florida. Day break, then Detroit. Day break, at home against Carolina. I know you're cringing right now, but take a look at the last week, folks. We play on the 10th, 11th, 13th, and 14th. We play 4 games in 5 nights. We play the Rangers and at New Jersey, back-to-back. No easy task, I know it. Then at home against Ottawa, at home, and then on the road to close the season in Columbus. So if you look at it, against current playoff teams right now, we've got the Rangers, of course, this week, but I'm just looking at April. So we got Carolina, we got 3 really good teams in a row. Carolina and Buffalo, then at the Rangers and at New Jersey. Yes, it does look like it will be tough. All right, let's look at the next schedule, Pittsburgh's. Now, Pittsburgh will be at home against Boston. Then they'll be at home against Philadelphia. And we know the Flyers are always up to playing them, so we'll see. Then they're at New Jersey. Then Minnesota is in town to play the Penguins. But then they have a kind of a soft close to the season. They're at Detroit, at home against Chicago, then at Columbus also. So what I'm thinking, Dan, okay, in our last 9 games, I'm going to throw in the Rangers game now. Now we'll talk about the Rangers game, but I want to look at April. I want to look ahead to the last month because, folks, we're in it. We're in it in April also. I know we had a bad month. We did. We had a really bad month. It was a terrible month. It kind of destroyed our chances. I get that. But the truth is we're not out of it yet. We're just not. So we're going to be playing game. My guess, guys, we're still going to be alive even right down to the last week of the season, it looks like, if I was just to guess. You know, because Pittsburgh hasn't been exactly consistent all year. They're not exactly lighting it up this year. We know the Penguins have struggled, which is weird. I mean, it's weird to watch that franchise right now not seem to be able to get it done. And I'm good with that. Can the boys get on a roll is the question. And if I was just to give you a number, Dan, I'm going to say 7-1-1. We got to go 7-1-1. Could we go 6-2-1? I don't think that'll do it. I don't know. Maybe. We'd have to really hope that all the other teams are bottoming out, though, you know? I'm thinking if the Penguins are even going to play 500 hockey, then we're going to have to really make a push to get in, no matter what. We're really going to have to make a push to get in. You know, if the Sabres finish tied with them, it looks like we'll have more wins, though. So let's keep that in mind. Most likely, we'll have to tie the Penguins to get in, okay? Not be in front of them. We don't have to beat them out by a point. We would probably just have to tie them. I'm guessing. You know, if it comes down to that, my goodness, it is so tight. They got the same regulation wins. We're one win behind them. It's going to be a crazy finish. You know, it will be. You know, we'll have to look at all those possibilities later. I don't want to get into 20 different possibilities. I figure 7-1-1 could do it. We'll do it. Yeah. But can we go 7-1-1? You guys just seen that schedule, you know? It doesn't look good. I mean, I know everybody now pretty much is caught on to the home thing. You know, look, we got the Rangers twice. We got the Devils again. We got Carolina at Buffalo. The other games we should win. You know, let's assume we're going to beat Philadelphia. Florida, we have to win at Florida, okay? We have to win. So I'm counting that as a win. So we beat Philadelphia, Florida, Detroit. We lose at home, say, to Carolina. We lose at home this coming game. You know, no, we're not going to keep losing at home. No. But we do have to go at least 1-1. I would say 2-1 at home. Let's go. We have to win 2 out of 3 at home. Let's leave it at that. Then on these other, okay, these other 6 road games, we got to go, you know, 4-0-1. Okay, so we can beat Columbus, we can beat Detroit, we can beat Florida, and we would have to lose one in overtime to either New Jersey or the Rangers, and we have to win the other one. So yes, we do have to beat some good teams to get in. You know, we got the Rangers twice, the Devils once. You know, we got Carolina. We got 4 really hard games. And if we're going to lose 2 of those 4, we got to win 2 of the 4. That's for sure. That means one of those losses has to be in extra time. Preferably, we just win 3 out of 4. You know, guys, we've done it before on the road. We've surprised ourselves this year. So I'm going to just hope that's what happens, is that the road record prevails and that we can somehow win 2 of our last 3 at home. If we can win 2 of our last 3 at home and then win 5 out of 6 on the road, that could do it too. 7-2 might do it, folks. It might. I don't know. You know, I hate to I hate the fact that we're this tight, but it is what it is. And if we could get just on a roll on the road and stay healthy on the road the rest of the year, win 2 out of 3 at home, you know, worst case scenario, let's say we lose 2 on the road, 1 at home, and we finish the season 6-3, 6-3. Could that do it? That means the Penguins, folks, would have to be maybe a game under 500 the rest of the year, which is possible. It is possible, but I don't know. I don't want to bank on that. I want to bank on the boys getting hot. If they can't get hot, do we really deserve to get in? You know, they're not playing like a team that's ready to get in. They're just not playing like a team. Look what just happened to Montreal. They're not, but I'm hoping. I'm still holding out hope. So we'll see. We'll leave it there, Dan. I mean, I figure 7-1-1, as unrealistic as that sounds, is what we have to finish. Maybe 6-2-1. Maybe 6-2-1 could do it too. Maybe. That would be 4 games over. I don't know. That's a bit of a stretch, right? 4 games over, we'd finish 8 games over for the year. We'd have 90 points, okay? The Penguins then would have to be 500 the rest of the year, and we could get in. Got to play the games. That's my answer, Dan. We got to play the games. But there's no room for like 2 losses in a row. That I'll say right now. If we lose our next 2 games, season done. Season done. There's not enough time left. So I'm going to leave it there. I blabbed long enough. So I hope that is some sort of an answer for you guys, because that's the best I have, really. At this time of the year, I've seen so many crazy things happen in the past, folks. So many weird things. Go look at how we closed out the 83-84 season. Go look at it on Wikipedia and check it out. Check how the Sabres closed and check how the Bruins closed. Yeah, you know, and you'll see weird things happen. Just weird things happen. So we'll see. All right, guys, done for this one. I'm going to try maybe throw one more your way. See you there.